What is up, YouTube? So I thought I would do the obligatory 5 things I hate about my car. This is a 21 Dodge Charger Hellcat Redeye, and of course everybody does these videos. If you watched my last video that was shot 2 weekends ago, I drove to Tennessee and back, and it made me start thinking about the things that I do not like about the car. And last weekend I went to Illinois and back. So in 2 weekends, I racked up over 2,000 miles on this car. I do drive it. I love driving it. The things that I hate are all interior. Well, except for one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that it took me forever to think of stuff to say. I love the car. I absolutely love it. Most of the things that I do not like, I've already changed. A couple of them I've already changed. I've already taken care of. So we are going to start, and you know what? I'm going to start with the only thing that's on the exterior of the car, and it is the wheels. I love the wheels. I love the design of the wheels. I would not change the wheels for anything, with the exception of they do not make a gloss black wheel option. I'm gonna go over this side because that side's a little dark. Actually, this side's dark too. I'm doing this indoors because the cars are driving by the house like crazy right now, and you just wouldn't be able to hear me talk. So, this wheel is amazing. I love this wheel design. 20 by 11, all 4 corners. This wheel comes from the factory flat black, like they all do if you get the black option. So I had them powder coated gloss black. They are gorgeous. I absolutely love them now. There's nothing I would change about them. Next thing, like I said, it's all interior because I spend a lot of time on the interior. I drive these things all the time. I drive it all the time, and I love it. Now, what in the world could anybody hate about that leather? Red leather, red seat belts, looks gorgeous. But the number one thing that I will say I do not like is not so much the steering wheel. The design, everything is great. I'm fine with that. It's this piece here. When I am backing up out of the garage or backing anywhere and my hand hits it, you hear how cheap that sounds? What a piece of crap. It just sounds like junk. Why would they do that? Feels great. The steering wheel heater is amazing. Clink, clink, clink. Oh, plastic. It's wonderful. Okay. So that's one of the biggest annoyances that I have with the car is that sound right there. It just sounds so cheap and chintzy. The other thing I do not like is when you're driving along, this seat rubs the armrest here. It goes up and down fine, holds great. And you can see here I got my wallet, but shouldn't be in there, but it is. Jet Hot Performance. This coating is not for this car. It's for my truck build that's also on the channel, but the engine's being built right now for it. But anyway, you hear that? You hear that? So I'm probably going to put some kind of, I don't know, I might put the soft end of the Velcro, piece of tape and Velcro, and just stick it on there and be fine, be done with it. But, oh, there it is. You hear that? It does that all the time whenever you hit bumps. What are we on? 4? We'll try to make this a pretty short video. Number 4 is not this, but it is the factory shifter. The little knob that comes from the factory, they put it on every stinking car. It looks ridiculous. It's pathetic. This is the Hurst shifter. Love it. Love it. I don't know why more people with these cars do not change that. First thing they need to do is change that. So That is, I don't know, what number, 4? Now I have to think about what the 5th one is. Hold on. Okay, so the 5th one. I had to go look at my notes because, like I said, there's not much that I hate about the car. And it's really just little annoyances, and all these things can be changed. I mean, you know, they change the wheels. I can change the steering wheel. I can buy another steering wheel for it. They make some really nice ones. I don't know why they made that from the factory like that. I'm sure they had a reason, but... And the shift knob, once again, you can change that. That's no big deal. This, I feel like maybe a little bit of spacing could have been done better. I don't know. You could have, but it doesn't do it on the passenger side. There's a nice little gap right there, but I don't know. My side doesn't. And maybe mine's just special. Maybe I did something with it. But they do have like a soft piece of Velcro on the back side of both of the seat belts. So I might be adding something like that just to keep the two leathers from rubbing. Now, the 5th thing. This is just me. I don't mind hooking my phone up to Waze and running it through the system, but I would much rather have the in-car navigation. I took this car to the dealership, told them I wanted it. They said they could do it, and they ended up coming back and said they couldn't. They gave me a printout of, you know, Dodge said that this specifically did not have that capability of having navigation in the car. I had it on my V6 Dodge Charger. I loved it. It came over across the center screen. As you were driving, it would tell you, you know what road to take. The sound would stay on in all of the speakers, minus this corner here. It would come over and say, you know, hey, left turn ahead 1,000 feet or something like that. So this does not have navigation, so I have to use the Waze, or, you know, just the navigation on my phone, which means you have to hook it up to the center, I don't know. I feel like for as expensive a car as this is, was it that much of a deal breaker for them to throw navigation in? You know, maybe they did in some of them, and I just didn't get that option. I'll have to look over my sheet and see. But that is literally me having to think long and hard about what I do not like about this car. And it's all really, really minor things. I've seen a lot of videos. I actually watched a lot of videos because I could come up with 4 good things about it, and I just couldn't think of a 5th that I hated. So I watched a ton of guys talking about these things, and they just go on and on about things that you should have expected. Bad gas mileage, 800 horse. Yeah, you're gonna get bad gas mileage. However, the 2 trips, I averaged 20 and 22 on both my trips. Tennessee was 20. My trip to Illinois and back was 22. That's pretty good to me. I mean, I can't be mad at that. I really can't. I've heard people complain about the overall size, you know, how wide it is. Well, that's just stupidity, because it's a wide body. Even my V6 was wide, in my opinion. I loved it. All right, and that is it. I love the car. Those are my 5 highly nitpicky things that I hate about it. And really, it's just simple annoyances that could be changed. So, and most of mine I have already. Have a good one, guys. Bye.